Potatoes. Alright, let's play. I postponed the start of stream long enough. Wait, let me change the display. Plunk. Plunk. There we go. Wow. Such a huge difference. Alright. Do you guys remember this? I don't remember either. Wait, I don't have the other item. God, I look dorky as heck. Which is normal, don't get me wrong. But I think the other shirt looks better on me. I think this doesn't work as well with the purple. Let me just button up. That's what I'll do. And then you guys won't even know the difference. Was I even wearing a second shirt? Who knows? Absolutely. This is me we're talking about. Do I look like a farmer kid. I look like someone who's just come off the farm for a whole day. Which is accurate, so I mean it's not accurate, but Hog. Beautiful. I eat dead bats in the morning. What? Don't do that. Do not do that. I shouldn't make that joke after COVID. I didn't think about it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Ah, good. I'm so glad someone put a rope here just for my doggo. Psh, easy. No questions asked. Oh, wait. No, no, no. That worked? I thought I did that horrendously. Hi, Philip. How you going? Good morning, good morning. What song is this? I'm trying to figure out what song this is. I'm trying to find one that fits the pattern. What is that? My thing's not telling me anything. And I lost my other piece of paper somewhere and I don't know if I'm doing good, hope you too. I'm going well. I mean, okay, let me explain. Adara and I have been watching Game Grumps play through Danganronpa 2. Now, if you don't know, Danganronpa is fucking messed. And we just found out something in it and I'm just, I feel gross in my soul. I'm like, who did this? Anyway. Needless to say, I hope I sleep well tonight. Really gross. Just a sore throat? Yeah, it's a bit like that, isn't it? It like, well, I mean, here it's like the temperature has just dropped. And so every morning it's like really cold. So every morning is a fight against a sore throat. But yes, I had a good day. Oh, there we go. Zelda's Lullaby. Yeah, I did that perfectly. Okay. And your weekend, how was it? Wait. 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 Retrieving information. Yes, it was good, I believe. Wait. I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, it was good. Woke up. We had D&D. We did it. We have D&D in the afternoons now, so that was around 1 p.m. So we had that throughout the entire afternoon, and that was fun. We had our first session of our next campaign, sorry. And it's really cool, it's really fun, it's interesting. Let's go, kid. Watched a lot of One Piece with Adara. We're trying to get through the rest of Whole Cake, and so we can take a break from One Piece and catch up with well, we're gonna rewatch some Bleach. Because there's more, they're making new Bleach episodes, I think, later this year. So we're gonna do, well, yeah, the point is we're trying to catch up with a bunch of things and just, you know, rewatch some other things and stuff like that, just to see how it all works out. It was funny, I actually went up to Adara. Well, okay, no, sorry, I didn't go up to Adara. I did some math, and I was like, how many episodes of Bleach are there, like, if you take away all of the fillers? And lo and behold, without all the fillers, go the right way? In here? Yeah. No? With all the, if you take away the fillers. No, it is from here. Alright, my mistake. We found out it's like 200 episodes, and Adara and I are like, psh, that's easy. Finish that in 2 months. Come at me, bro. I finally platinumed Kingdom Hearts, a Dream Drop Distance, so now I plat every single one. Holy heck. 0.2 doesn't have plat, so I don't count, does it, so it doesn't count. That's fair. Hell yeah, dude, good job. Hell yes, that's fun. Yeah, it's cool. It would have taken a lot of effort, because it doesn't, like, Dream Drop require you to, like, collect all of the different types of Pokemon, so to speak. I'm pretty, am I remembering it correctly? As long as my brain's remembering it correctly. Dream Drop characters. Ow. Parts. I missed the parts. Easy, just 200 episodes. Yeah, easy. Like One Piece, you can watch it in one sitting. Don't tempt us. Adara was like really hoping to finish Whole Cake this weekend, and I'm like right now, where we're up to. I was like, you know, because I kept saying like, oh, we only have like 20 to 30 episodes left of this season. She was like, can we finish it today? And I'm like, we could, but that would require like us not taking a break and you going to bed probably at 11:30, and she has work tomorrow, so not exactly possible. Reddit. God, One Piece in one sitting. Come on, climb up. Took 70 hours to plat DDD. It's to grind the special portal things. Apparently I don't remember as much as Dream Drop Distance as I can recall. I remember I remember enjoying Dream Drop Distance too. I knew what I was doing. Okay, well that's important. Then it doesn't matter. Wow, that's a lot of guys. Oh no! pink spheres that you find in the worlds. There's pink spheres? I'll be honest, right now, all my brain is thinking about is the Notre Dame. There's the Notre Dame, and then there's like the place where it has 11 or 7, something to do with a number, or something to do with names. Oh, Zelda's Lullaby. A sign to replay Kingdom Hearts? Is this it? I mean, I think I've kind of forgotten all of the pain by now, so maybe this is... If I've forgotten the pain, it means that it's time to replay it, right? And it's random if the one you want will show. Oh, I gotta figure this out. I always base my tiny, we are the guardians of this land, guide us to where we once stood. I don't know why they fucking do this. It's way too complicated. Alright, I'm pretty sure I do this first. I always like have a vague memory of how this all works, but I never like 100% sure. Never 100% sure. Well, that'll run me into him, so I guess I gotta go this way. Oh, we're anyway. I fucked it. Ah. Last time I bought Legos, I was still a kid. Got something small on sale. Ooh. Well, I gotta go, hen. Have fun today and tomorrow. Love you. Love you too, Philip. Take care, dude. Look after yourself. Have a good day at work. Do I have to look at am I looking at a thing? Is that a bouquet of flowers? Did you buy a bouquet of flowers? You're like, I'm allergic to the other ones. I get way too much hay fever. Let's have Lego flowers. And, oh, I'm gonna do this for my mum. I'll be like, I bought you a bouquet of flowers. Ah, these don't well. Yeah, no, it's genius, but also. Oh my god. That just... Maybe if I go this way, and then I go like up here, and then I go like here. Okay. I was so close. Wait, if I retrack my steps, maybe. What? Retract my steps and do what, Hannah? I can't move forward if he's there? Well, that's bullshit. What do you mean? He'll jump as I jump. How do I stop the... Try again. I was so close, bro. I just killed myself. Dead. Sorry I crushed you with my gigantic thighs. What? So close yet so far. I know, man. Sploot. I know. But yeah, no. I think I know what I'm getting from my mum for her for... Mother's Day's already happened this year, but just go with me here. Okay. This way. And then I went up, or did I go to the side? I went up. If I go like... No, they're still uneven. I need to make sure that they're... I figured it out. I feel so smart. I think that's the first time I haven't had to Google it. Wow, my brain hurts. Time to go to bed. Good job. Thanks, Zara. God damn. I feel like I'm not like close enough to my desk. And but I also kind of need to not be close to my desk, you know? Ekin poggers. Alright. I can't believe the Temple of Time is like right here. Right here. Just saying. Right in. He's like, nah, I'm cooler than that. You think you're cooler than me? You got designer shades just to hide your face, and you wear them all round like you're cooler than me. And you never say, hey, you remember? Sorry. Shit. I need to stop. I just realized I forgot to fill up my drink bottles. I'm like, man, I'm thirsty. It's like barely anything in it. I choose to be a furry. the sword accepted you as its furry. You can now live the furry dreams. Now that I'm in my human form, we can finally fuck. Well, this thing is the embodiment of the evil magic that Zant cast you on. I don't remember what voice I gave you. It's definitely different from our tribe's shadow magic. Yeah, it looks like Ganon's magic. Despite Ganon's magic has never had a physical form, but we don't question that. Careful, if you touch it, you'll turn back into a beast. This thing's too dangerous. It's probably for the best if we just leave it here, huh? But on the other hand, if we kept it, you'd be able to transform into a beast anytime you wanted. Yes, since Zant was kind enough to give this to us, we should be thankful and use it all we can. Hey, but listen, Xavier, I've got a little favor to ask. Would you mind coming with me to some... Oh, I forgot about Arbiter's Ground. Oh, I forgot about Arbiter's Ground. Fuck. I thought we were going to the snow place. Yes, the Mirror of Twilight, our last potential link to Zan. Still hot. Did not say yes or no in that sentence. Anyway, now that I'm a hot ass bitch, I can do whatever I want. They see me rolling. He's grabbing snails. Put him up. Oh, it's over there. Don't worry, guys. It's just a snail. Snails can't die, right? France? I'm watching you. Where do I want to go? I need to fill up my drink bottles. Guys, hold your horses, okay? And if you don't have a horse, cry and be sad that you're poor, okay? Don't worry, we all are. Anyway, water, okay? I am back. Yes, I know. Crazy. It is I, the human one. Well, as far as you guys know. God, I'm starting to sound like my system. Not a bad thing. She just says some weird jokes sometimes. Wanna like pull down my inside shirt? It's like rolled up, obviously. Oh shit. Time to auto transfer. I tell you, this postman, he knows some shit. How did he know Xavier was here? I like the idea that he just runs around shouting, Mr. Xavier! Everywhere he goes. Arigato. Thanks, Telma. Telma is a good boy. Does Telma know I just like casually fixed all the problems in this area? Does she know? You know me, I'm just vibing. Also, I have a sick ass sword. How much money do I have? Ooh, I could give some money. I don't know why I'm doing this. I probably need my money for something else right now. I don't know what it is. But I'm also worried I'm accidentally going to use up too much money. Alright, bye! Potatoes. I know, crazy. Do you like potatoes? I like potatoes. Wow, we. Excuse me, sorry guys. Important hero business to get on with, I'm sure. I even look like a knight or something. Do I look like a knight? Under classical definition? I don't think so. I look hot. That works. Look at him. Damn. Oh my, if it isn't Xavier. Put the boobs away, mate. You made it. How you been, honey? Mercy, but you have good time, and I was just talking about you. Hey everyone, introduce yourselves. This handsome young man is the infamous Xavier. You remember what I told you before, honey? These are those friends I mentioned. The ones who are trying to help deal with all the troubles in Hyrule. Actually, there's one more of us, but there's been a disturbing turn of events in the Eastern Desert, so he's gonna check it out. He's an older man named Auru. If you happen to meet him, definitely take the time to talk with him, okay, honey? Yeah. Why don't you be sociable and talk to these folk? They're a jolly bunch. You look familiar. It has been a long time. Xavier. I love that he's a part of this. My wife Yuli sent word to me. I've seen the children in Kakariko Village. And of course, I've also heard of your adventures. I must thank you for your help with Colin and Xavier. I barely recognized him. In any case, I mean, he looks the same to me, but... I know what you mean. Emotional growth. I'm troubled by my own inaction. I want to be able to help the cause. These friends here, I have had a long connection with them for a long while. Like the others, I'm gathering information now. I will let you know if I hear anything. He's pretty cool. Hey. Hi, Shad. Did you know your name is named after a fish? Oh yeah, that's right. The postman's just sitting here. What? I do believe I will start with meat. I would start with the meat too, man. Don't you worry. Very important. Start with meat. Get cookies. Way to go. What was I saying? Important hero business. Yeah, that's, yeah. God, he rolls like so sporadically. Snapchat. My brain rolls very sporadically. I'm going over here somewhere, right? There should also be a bug around here. Hey, Agatha. So now I have 6 bugs in my castle. Oh, okay, she just tells me that. Well, you know one's right over here, right, mate? Right? Yeah, there is. It's a ladybug. I love ladybugs. They're heckin' cute and they're colorful. I'm all about that. The golden guy's right over here, right? Yeah, there he is. Hi. How you doing? How you doing? Wolf. Ruff. Ah. Potatoes. We meet again. It appears your efforts have begun to refer to the task. Perfect. Alright. Excellent. The back slice. Oh, yes! Best ability. Let's go. Oh, yeah. If this is what I think it is. Yeah. Whoa! Slaps him in the head and he dies. This is literally the best ability in the entire game. Circle. Let it be hewn into your mind. Alright, now that I have water, I can do slurpity derps. Alright, I like how I wake up like unconscious on the ground. Like, did I just fall asleep for like 3 days? Just a little concerned. Just a little. Not 100% sure. What are you doing? Are you laughing and just looking in bushes? Okay, mate. I'm just saying, I'm not entirely comfortable with a person who looks like a grown person, mind you. Just basically, just like, giggling creepily. There you go. Giggling creepily, and then looking in bushes. I'm not about that. Wait a second. I'm away from our eyeing eyes, right? I can just teleport. Wop. Wop, wop. What am I doing? Or. I think. Or I could go try and find another shiny guy. I think this... Can I zoom in further? Can I check this place? She just really likes bugs. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. How is that my favorite Aussie queen? Why do you keep calling me a queen? How goes La Twilight Princess? It is going well. Is the dude here? He is here. Okay. Don't look at me. Turn into a human wolf. Yeah. Cause it's the truth. Don't lie to me. I'm not a queen. I like to praise my favorite streamers. I'll accept that. Ugh. Slurpity derpity. If I didn't know any better, I would think that you guys are trying to get on my good side. Is the Helm Splitter. This is also a really good one. So I officially started my prep for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. What? Is that a thing? Revisited the films for the first time in years. Which films? What are we talking about? Damn. A lethal blow. And to be sure into your mind. Star Wars. Okay. Well, calling you princess is kind of, I mean, yeah, but I'm neither. I'm a human being. I know, shockers. Bye. Bye. What? Still are pretty derping. So, Abs, explain to me more, like, what you're doing. When was the last time you hydrated? Like a minute before you... I keep slurping. Ugh. Hi, Xandric. How you going, my dude? Have you been? How have you been heckin' vibing in this life, my bro? I sound crazy sometimes. My brain's like, really? I don't know, you even said that, like, it didn't sound, like, flowy. Right, I'm not turning into a wolf, I'm warping. So basically, I'm trying to refresh my knowledge for Star Wars. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes more sense. For like a quiz. Just activated my new phone. Now getting all my apps squared away. Squared away. Cool. Awesome. I'm gonna have to get a new phone eventually. The battery's starting to get a bit more tired. Just a bit more. I always forget that there's a night-day cycle in this game. I'm saying no. Guys, don't look at this. Okay, we're good. Shh, you can look now. Everything's fine. Going through the Obi-Wan Kenobi backstory by going through episodes 1 to 3, The Clone Wars, and Rebels. Okay. But like, why? I keep trying to figure out what these songs are, but it's been a while and my brain's like... I completely forgot what it was. I don't know what that is. Fuck. Okay. I got it now. It's called to understand how he became what he is in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. It's called analyzing character development. Okay, that makes sense. All right, all good. I just like I've never heard of it, so it's like what you know. What is it all about? I suck. Okay. Got it. Because it's been years since I've seen the films. It's also a refresher for me. Okay, cool. Cool. Be fun times. It's like me watching Lord of the Rings again. I have a funny story about Lord of the Rings. So, like an absolute nerd, because that's me. Exactly, cool. Like an absolute nerd, I was talking to FJ last night, and he was like, I'm gonna go lie in bed while he was still on the call. And so we were chatting for a little bit, and then I thought, like, and then he stopped talking at one point, and I'm like, what? He didn't sound like he was close to falling asleep, so I tried shouting at him to make sure he wasn't, like, if he was asleep or not. And I think I hear his phone, like, slide off his chest at one point. Anyway, so this entire time, I'm just talking to myself, and I'm like, don't worry, dude, I know we'll wake him up. I will start reciting all of Lord of the Rings. And then, I'm like 20 minutes into the script of Lord of the Rings. No prompts. I'm just off the top of my memory as much as possible. I'm like 20 minutes into just talking about Lord of the Rings and going through all of this, and then he's like, yep, I'm here, and I'm like, what? And you're awake? And he's like, I was listening that entire time, and I'm like, you were listening to me recite Lord of the Rings this entire time? Isn't that boring? Like, he's like, nah, you're funny. I'm like, you heard me reciting it. I would do it in a second, all right? If I had permission to go and get the script right now, offline, and read the entire script on stream, I would do it in a second. Well, for however long it takes to open the Chrome and Google the entire script, okay? I would do it. I would do it. Because I'm crazy. Like a potato. This is the longest ladder in the game, and I'm not about it. Who puts a ladder on the side of a tower? Have you ever heard of elevators? I'm telling you, Ocarina of Time knew what it was doing. I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Xavier, is it? You know Telemar, don't you? I'm more rude. You do know, don't you, Master Xavier? The Groot of it. Why am I a master? I don't think so. Like, you know, I mean, you know, I'm like, you're older than me. You're the you're the master, okay? You're older than me. Are you glad, Daft? Prison something. Criminals who were sent to death were sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impossible. Impossible, you say? This desert at World's End, it still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place, so I have come to learn the truth. Master Xavier, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you turned his abs to the... So, then let good old Oru help you out. Talk to Fire, give him his note. It's a threatening message, don't question it. See, long ago, I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. Doesn't that just sound like a very thinly veiled threat? Like, I saved your life, bitch. You better do what I fucking say. Ow. Shh, everything's fine. I did not bonk. You have no proof of me bonking! No bonks exist in this universe. You laugh. I would wolf Aru as much as possible. Okay. You must have missed me saying that I was accepted as a furry. It's fine. Sounds like a mafia deal. Probably was. I'll save your life, and then you do anything I tell you. What? But dude, I was just lying there, like, it was just a broken leg, I was fine. No, you now owe me your life. Poor guy. I just thought it was funny how it looked like it was a threatening message. Guys. We have to do a thing. I'm not happy about it, but we have to do it. We have to do Arbiter's Ground, that's what I'm talking about. I hate Arbiter's Ground. Oh shit. I forgot to show him the letter. Bitch. From old Oru, hey? Oh, well, I guess I ought to do what that old coot says. Oasis flag, right? So this is a regular thing. You toss people into the desert where they inevitably die from the impact and no one ever sees the body. This is literally the end of Zelda right here. Link, sorry. Link dies here. This is how they get rid of, like, bad people. They're like, you're too suspicious! Send them off! Dead. Fade to black. The end. Alright guys, thanks for all so much for watching. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, Xavier. Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. You remember what the spirit said about the fused shadows? What do you think happened in the magic world as you tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. I hope that was pleasant enough. Sorry. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I just ended that sentence with a burp? It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule. You mean Lorule, where the sun shines bright. Where is Lorule? Citizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, where shadows or mere shadows of Hyrule. Basically, they're Australians. Sorry. They're all the convicts from England. This is the history of the Twilight as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? I'm a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. It's funny how they do this little reveal here and then it just fades to black. Fades to black. Oh wait, no. Okay, there's more. Never mind. I thought it faded to black and was like, all right, let's keep going on our day. Anyway, I'm reminded of the big burp that Napoleon made in the Bill and Ted movie that after finishing the huge ice cream bowl. Bill and Ted movie. Okay. Gonna nod and agree. It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all the Twilight into shadow beasts. All of them? What a piece of shit. Watch him walk. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Watch him hack and walk. It's great clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. Bill and Ted's excellent movie. It's a USA movie though. So kind of like how we have Kangaroo Jack, or whatever it's called. There's another tale told by my people. The goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light. They left one link. You, Link, between the light and the darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight that passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm. We must get there. Come with me, won't you? I still think this is funny, right? Like, they have this whole, like, really deep and meaningful talk. And then just, alright, it's the end of the cutscene. Bye. And then we go back to Wolf Adventures. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, life is weird. Dodge and weave, boys! Let's fucking go. Wait, bug! Wait, bug! Shh. We need bug. No, shut up. Bug. Why don't I have a net? Okay, we're good. Suckers couldn't even see me coming. Turn to a wolf. I'd say Lorule seems to be some sort of mirror dimension, whereas Twilight is more on top of the current dimension. Okay. Does make sense. Vague sense, but it does make sense. So Lorule's a complete mirror dimension to this, while this one's just like, hey, I'm another dimension that exists. Howdy, friends. You're like, what? What's in this next? Miss Lorule. It's good times. Why do I hear a Blinky boy? Well, you know what I mean. Wait, maybe. You might know what I mean. Hit my head against the wall. And I wonder what's it all for. So I'm killing a bunch of her citizens here. Am I just killing the citizens of our people? Where's Clink Clonk? I hit Sparkly. Oh no. That's the chains. Well, I got the teleport point. We can go. Can I call my horse here? No, I don't think I can. Well, when you go and do Twilight stuff, it just adds to the world. You still see it without going anywhere. The Lorule stuff was portal to another world, both connected but different ways. So flip side and flop side in Super Paper Mario. How did you see a wolf that far out? Ow. Quickly. Go, Link. Arrows. A harb! Oh god, that was close. Amazing. Perfect writing. Good job, Link. Alright, next one. It's like, do I sit far away so I can, like... Here we go. Here we go. This is the way to play. I mean, you guys are still far away, but shh, it's fine. The mortal draw. Ah, yes. The thing I never use, because why would I ever put my weapon away? It will die. There is no defense for this. The mortal draw deals death. So dramatic. Mortal draw, my favorite. Oh, the complete different opposite to what I just said. No, no, no. The best is the dodging around. Schling. Two more. You're not to neglect your daily training. What if I told you I haven't killed a single thing since I started this stream? Actually, I don't think that's true, but still. Theoretically. I hate Arbiter's Ground. I also hate these things, but that's besides the point. American fuck. Alright, that's it. I got him. Quickly, before they come back. Okay, we're good. You got a post, so it doesn't fucking matter. Oh, how nice. Dart, 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 don't let them come back. Worst enemy in the entire Zelda universe. Just saying. Obviously. Excessive quack noises. Quack. There he goes. Bye. What a goose. Why is spooky music playing? Excuse me? A 10 rupee. I got 20 more arrows. All right. Spooky music, can you calm down? Bye. No. There's Seg's worker who famously sounded like a duck during a particular performance. Sure? I don't know what that means, but okay. Since we were talking about ducks. I mean, what's wrong with ducks? Ducks are pretty cool. Oh god. Shh, no one tell him I woke up. Can't see me? Sad man. Oh, he's sleepy. Alright, well I can't diss him for being sleepy. Bye bye. more hearts. Fuck. Oh my god. I did. Oh, the key. Right. I can't even grab it now. Oh no, I can. Alright. This is not aimed correctly. Let me just tilt that up a bit. Alrighter. You know what, I don't understand why I just don't climb over these fences. I mean, okay, don't get me. I mean, you could probably fit yourself through underneath that one of those sections. Easily. Easily. Just saying. Hello? Anybody here? Oh. I think somebody is here. Mr. Ball. Hello? Do I bore you? Ha 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 ha. This bitch is going down. I have 5 of the ancient skill. Did you just hit my boar? How dare you hit my boredom? Oh damn. Nice. Oh no, his arm does not look okay. I think he died. Or did he? You'll never catch me alive! Just as the door closes, burn this place to the ground. I thought I killed everyone, but apparently they missed some dude with a torch. Alright, come in, Mr. Boar. It's okay, ma'am. I got you, bro. Just looks back at him like, jerk! Limps away. It's okay, man. Okay, where am I? Oh, good. I'm so bad at this. Oh, okay, never mind. It auto does it. Oh, I hate up. This is ground. Always have, always will. It's always nighttime when you do this part. I wonder if it's like supposed to like default set to nighttime. Like it's always nighttime when you get here. Oh, hiya. Wake up, bitch. Cool. Trying to remember what's in here. Wow, it's beautiful. It's money. Wow. Okay. I'm ecstatic. Can you see how ecstatic I am? A whole money. Alright, ominous. Fun. Oh, you're a skill. Open that bitch up. Let's go. To be honest, I did not know you could claw shot that little, like, thing. Claw shot, like, the handles for a really long time. This game's like, I'm gonna teach you about roaches. Or whatever the fuck they are. Scarab beetles? No, thank you. Oh no, it's all dark. How spooky. I put boots on. Ignore that. Where's the other one? Lance. Okay, fine. Fine, I'm using it. Maybe that's it. No, I just walked into. Okay, wait. Okay. What? I don't. Oh, it's literally the opposite side. Okay, ignore that. Shh. I know what I'm doing. She says. Why are there a bunch of bull faces on the each thing? Oh my god! Forest Temple, is that you? Forest Temple? Is it sad that I actually find myself going through these games and thinking, I miss Ocarina of Time? Why? I don't know. I still haven't called my cousin. Shwoop. Why you guys gotta do this to me? I'm just a casual gal trying to go through, you know, like I'm just a casual human being trying to, you know, get through some spooky caves. Damn. Really thwarted me there, didn't you? They can't see me. They can't interact with me. I don't exist. Rawr. Rawr. I'm a dinosaur. Rawr, rawr, dinosaur. I miss King Zora taking a week to scoot over. Me too, man. This is mine now. I have your soul. Your soul is mine. Tasty, tasty. Release the flame. I'm cold. I'd put my jacket on, but like if I put the jacket on. What? Ugh, fine. I'll sniff it. Oh. Yeah, I forgot the youth scent. Why do we even care about it? Oh my god, it's almost like there's something actually here and for some reason it didn't trigger until I grabbed the thing. Secret passage. How cool. Pose in this game definitely look more horror movie, but I miss the individuality of Ocarina of Time's Pose sisters. Me too, man. I like them a lot too. I mean, this entire game's a lot more, for the lack of a better word, roguish. Like, that's its whole thing, right? A lot more kind of creepy, chaotic. I don't remember which way to go first, so I'm going this way. It doesn't really matter. Right, other way. But yeah, no, they were cute. Totally about it. Oh god. Jeremy, is that you? Gibdos. Out of here, brother. A red ruby. I like how even Midna seems like mildly interested when he like picks something up like that. Like, look at her face. She's like, whoa, I got a key. Get out of here. Hate fighting those in Hyrule Warriors. The Gibdos? I can't remember what they were in the other one. I'll be perfectly honest. I can't remember how annoying they were. Nope. How did that work? I have to admit, a lot of this is very familiar with like other stuff. Like now I'm looking at like the creepy skeleton heads and I'm like, wait a second, that's like the other skeleton heads in Ocarina of Time. It's weird, like seeing like the progression of like real, like going back and playing the games and realizing, oh, so this is the origin idea of like this character and why it exists even. Because I think a part of my brain is always like, oh, well. I think a part of my brain is always like, oh yeah, this character was here and this character's here. Like I understand that Gibdos are in other games and that they've all been like added to the game in different ways and stuff like that, and with slightly different like character models. But it does matter. Sword and all, hell yeah. Money. Okay, alright. This is not where I'm supposed to go. Oh god. What? That was not what I wanted. Okay. Well, that's what I'm doing now. Come out. I dare you. Okay. Every time I do this damn temple, my brain's always like, now I have to work. And it's like, what? That's far away. Let me just check this other side. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the room I want. Oh. Let's go this way. Oh god. Get out of here. You can't curse me like those other games, probably. I don't think they can curse me, right? I hope not. Now I can claw shot that. Ooh, weird. Here you go, a staircase upwards. Exactly what we want. Oh god, it's on fire. Kill it. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, this seems perfectly safe. Totally about this. Bada 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 bada. I'm hoping we'll get right up to before the snow temple in this stream, I will admit. Went the wrong way. Alright. Okay. I believe there's like a thing one way, and then there's like a Gibders the other way. What? Oh. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking. God damn, I hate them. I'm really intimidated by the idea of like the Gibders coming back in Breath of the Wild 2. Okay, bye bye. What, I have to, what? Wait, so some chests I can open with my cute little wolf nose, and then other ones I can't? I think that's a crime. I should be able to open things with all of my cute little noses. No matter what nose, all noses must be accepted. I hate this so much. I hate this goddamn corridor. I'm intimidated. Shh. I mean, I'm not intimidated. Shh. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. It got the little ones. Where are all the my hearts? Alright, let's do this. Alright, that was the hardest part of the game. Done. Easy. But yeah, having different colored, like, cute little pro sisters again would be great. I would love that. That'd be really adorable. Bye bye. Alright, one more. Oh, my back. Yo. Hi, Stania. How you been? I really enjoyed the commentary last night. I fell asleep, but it's okay. Who won? I haven't gone back to look yet. But I really enjoyed it. Though, I definitely feel like I need to get you to roll me a seed now. I'm just saying. Thought you would've. I think I knew they were on an Iron Boots. There was definitely like a... They were on an Iron Boots hunt. I don't know where the Iron Boots were. It was Iron Boots and light arrows that were unknown elements. I've rolled you seeds before. I know. But now I'm like, next Ocarina of Time, like after I finish playing this game, do it again. I haven't played one in so long, it's like, my soul's like, No. What you want is 40 cakes to roll you a seed for pain. No. I said you. Specifically you. No, no one else. I mean, you're the best person ever, so like, why would I ever get anyone else to roll me a seed? Wink wonk. You want pain? I never want pain, but I still, like, I want to get a seed that's... What I'm hoping is it'll be like, oh, a Staniel will roll me a seed, and then it just turn out to be horrible. But yeah, no, so I was watching it, I think I got to 2 hours and 30 minutes in. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. I want to be in the center. Okay, we're good. And then what was I just saying? Shit. I got up to two and a half hours in, I think. And I fell asleep, and then I think I woke up and 2 runners were done. I don't know when I woke up though. I immediately closed my computer and fell back. And I don't know how long I fell asleep for either, mind you. But all dungeons was a bait. No. Shit. After all that time, how could it be a bait? Explosion. How could it be a bait that entire time? I'm trying to remember what happened. So they need iron boots, right? Oh look, they give me bombs. How nice. Okay. So yeah, they got everything okay. It was a pretty slow start, and then they got things very progressively, and then they needed to get through Water Temple. Oh no, what's the order? I feel like I remember it being the 4th one. It was a child spirit. Right, yes. Yes, it was in child spirit. So you needed to cross Wasteland twice, therefore you technically triple dip spirit. Oh, no. Because you had to go get the song first, right? So you had to get Sun Song in order to get to Graveyard, in order to get Boomerang for some reason. I can't remember what for. Probably for Spirit Temple. Actually, no, I think I turned into a wolf and it tells me. For sure it's like the 4th one. So it's either this one or it's this one. Oh, it's this one and this one. Damn it. I was wondering if I was supposed to light this one or not. So technically no, actually we didn't need Ruto, so technically didn't need Sunsong. So you didn't have to... That's the wrong one. Oh my god. So you could double dip it. Yeah, but obviously everyone ended up triple dipping because they were like, where do I go? Wait, so does that mean basically everyone went to go do all all dungeons? And it was all just a bait? Where was it then? Everyone except Alfalfa. Oh, man. I'm kind of impressed. I mean, I remember like at the start being like, oh, like there was that whole thing about how like, oh, we have a pretty good roundup, you know, we have Carriosa, Sponge, two final compatibilists and stuff like that. Oh, so, you know, it was kind of like that mentality of like, I have no idea. Oh, wow, okay. That feeling was that one. Alpha had been so nervous about racing with the other three because they weren't a top 8 racer and they won the restream. I love that! Good job, Alfalfa! Let's go! Sarah's object finished 20 minutes before everyone else and took no bait. Light arrows were locked by Storm of Shadows on Nocturne in DMT Storm Grotto. Where was so in Song of Storms was what, Burning Kakariko? I think that was my impression when I was watching. I'll be honest, I was really just enjoying your commentary. I was enjoying your commentary more than actually watching. I was like sitting here playing Stardew Valley and I'm like laughing at everything you're saying, and then my brain's like, what's happening in the actual game? Yeah, stated on Nocturne. Right. Sorry, it's, you know, like sometimes they're like, this is the song, but this is where you get it, you know? How's the Master Sword life treating you? It's treating me pretty nicely, actually. We're heckin' vibing. We're murdering, you know, doing the murder stuff. Alfalfa was so shocked and so happy. Just, I love that for them. That's adorable. I love that. I like them, like, I mean, like, you'd be pretty chuffed, right? Like, it was gonna be like I was expecting an easy seed and, like, Carriosa to just smash it out, like, from the start. Because I know, like, Carriosa, like, I've seen some times where, like, you start a seed and, like, everyone else on restream's really struggling, and Carriosa just heckin' smashes it, and you're like, what? I guess we're going this way? Yeah, because that's boss. Yeah, if someone says on X, it's on that check. Carriosa's routing was amazing. Hell yeah. Right. Ugh. Yeah. But yeah, nah, I'm definitely, you've got me curious. I need to go back in and like see. I fell to the floor. Is no, the floor's not where I want to be. Yeah, so that's where I need to be, I'm pretty sure. Am I stuck now? Do I have to reset now? No, I shouldn't. Pushy the thing? Yeah, I know, but like, I know there's like a mid-level you're supposed to get to. Like, I think you have to get through here and then like go through to get a key. And I didn't want to push it. Well, maybe it doesn't mean anything. Maybe that's just my brain. I went the wrong way. Lol, that arm positioning. Listen, there's not much I can really do. Maybe it's here. Here we go. Okay, now fuck. Get it. There we go. Okay. I swear last time I remember doing this, I like, you know, kind of finessed my way into here. and without having to push it. And maybe I'm just really incorrect. No, backwards. They didn't have mirror shield, so they put off Spirit, which is why Cariosa was behind. Yes, I did notice that. Because it was in child fishing. And they hadn't done child fishing yet. I do remember that part, because everyone else had mirror shield except for Cariosa, and I was like, Oh god, wrong one. This way. Nope, not the- what? Oh no, get him! No, don't squawk at my beautiful boy. Ow. Oh wow, that just flung me into a different dimension. Okay, it's the other way around. Shh. It's fine. Auto fishing, yeah. So wait, where were Iron Boots? Did they find out where? No, right. Spirit Temple. Shit. Okay, so it was they need Mirror Shield in order to get through to Spirit, and they had to triple to double dip in the place. Triple dip the Spirit place in order to Hey down.
Hey. You're gonna like this.
Oh no.
There. Danganronpa 3.
Oh god, no.
Anyone who doesn't want spoilers for Danganronpa 3, don't listen. So, it's a meta.
A meta game. Okay.
As in, it is meta to the previous game. It is set in a reality where Danganronpa is like
a game.
The video game or the television series. Hence why there's weird Monokuma moments where it's just like random crap information. And why there's both anime and manga and like... So it's kind of setting up that in this other universe, Danganronpa's like a whole thing that is like the best television, like our equivalent of Marvel universe, right? Everyone's obsessed with it.
Okay.
So much so the third game is set on the premise that it is another high school killing game, but everyone's going into it willingly as like a show contest. But it's in the simulation, so like...
Oh, okay, so they're still okay.
Yeah, so they're fine. It's in the simulation. So it's like, oh, that's nice, but at the same time you're like, okay.
Wow, okay, what a story.
Yeah. I'm like, well,
That's an underestimation, but I understand why it's bad.
yeah, because it worships death as a game show.
Yep. I mean, you
like
say that
games.
there is other things that do that too.
I suppose so. Survivor's one.
Not Survivor, no. What am I thinking of? I don't know what I'm thinking of. The thing I'm thinking of, insert that here. Literally, there's a bunch of examples.
Wasn't setting out.
Thanks, man. Wait, my body seems to take a snooze right before you arrive. What?
Okay.
Oh, saying hello to Estania. Okay.
Hi, Estania. Anyways, I haven't gotten around to the game yet, so.
Oh, good. Are you going to bed?
No.
Okay. So there's still a chance.
I might like start it, but then fall asleep during. The beginning never takes 2 seconds.
I mean, you know, you can definitely start the game and then just be like, save, quit, cool.
What time is it?
Seen the initial premise.
No, I don't have enough time. I've seen the initial premise. I watched you play the first episode.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah, like, I usually, like, if there's a game I'm interested in, I'll watch your, like, first 20 minutes of stream, sort of thing.
Right.
Because that way it doesn't spoil it, but it also gives me a premise to know if I like it or not.
Right.
And yeah, I just never got back to it because we were playing obsessively at the time. And something else came out, I think.
I mean, you say I play obsessively, but I played it until I finished it on stream.
Yeah, but it was pretty long, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
And that, and I think, the Animal Crossing expansion came out. Just afterwards.
Right. Amazing.
Kicking your ass.
Shh.
Boom, boom, buddy, buddy. Well, love you.
Love you too.
This
Have a
was
good night's
fun.
sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Thanks
too.
for telling me the meta-ness of the third game. I mean, at least, I mean, I definitely think, like, after the first one, it was, I want to say it was, like, difficult for them to try and, like, you know, keep the concept of, like, you know, school, you know, murdering spree sort of thing, where they're forced to murder each other, and, like, keep that pattern going. So obviously the second was kind of, like, similar, building on, like, they did really well with it, and then, like, the third one's like, this is not even the same universe. Cool.
Anyway.
Alright. Have a good night's sleep. Ugh. Alright. I'm really confused. I need to get into that hallway. Okay. Wait. And I need to turn this wall. Wall turning thing somewhere around here? Mirror shield to complete spirit to get requiem to get to child spirit. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Okay. That is shit. Also, I'm having way too much fun writing the Crow Scare fanfic, which is ugly. That is fair. You like get like way too into it and you're like, I think I'm scaring myself. Oh, it opens this. I'm an idiot. But you're also like, yeah, I'm all about this. Fanfic isn't ugly. Oh, okay. Sorry, you're talking about, yeah, okay, sorry. Alright, we're good. The logic was ugly. Oh, right. Okay, now that we're all in agreement with what's going on. But fanfic is a pile of queer found family fluff. Why does that make me think of something? Oh, right. I love this. Okay, I'll be honest, I hate this boss, right? Just cause, I don't know, it's kind of eh. But I really love, like, going back with more knowledge now. It's like, oh, these are a bunch of, like, Japanese, like, you know, sealing shrine, you know? Like, they have the sealing things, like, in Modal Zushi, and I can seal the spirit. Oh, wait, I have to be a... What was this meter? This is safe. Can we talk about how good Modal Zushi is? No, I'm sorry. I just see so much art on Twitter. It's like, oh, I want that. He makes a kid from magic and is the best dad. That's adorable. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I remember like an introduction. Oh, here we go. This is what I was thinking. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Do I turn back? Yeah, I don't know, this guy always just seemed really weird to me. Cool. It is kind of good, just saying. But you should probably watch this crow scare video first, probably? Yeah, probably. 5 gigabytes of shiz moving from old phone to new phone. That sounds like hell. As someone who currently has, like, way too many pictures on her phone and really needs to move them onto my laptop, onto my computer, and I haven't done it yet because my brain's like, I don't know where the folder is. Not the folder, sorry, the cord. I don't know where my USB cord is. Sorry, not USB. The phone! The phone. It's the spitter! I know, crazy. Such a cool thing. Shame it's only used in like one section of the entire game. Alright. I want that guy's sword though. Absolutely. If this was Dark Souls, take it. Phantom Ganon? Or was it aiming to rehash the Reaper from Stone Tower? Maybe the Reaper from Stone Tower. That would make a lot more sense. Like hearing that, like, yeah. I always thought it just looked weird. It just never seemed right, you know? Perfect. No questions asked. Are we toying with? The spinner's kind of fun in Hyrule Warriors as long as you know how to use it. Oh, is there a spinner in Hyrule Warriors? No, I do not remember that. Why is this door locked? Was I not supposed to come back this way? What have I done? Where am I? Oh, there's another doorway. Shit. Shh. Shh. I know what I'm doing. Shh. Go away, Uku. Okay. Everything's fine. I know where I'm going. Now. I wanted you to roll, Link. Roll. My dear sir. There we go. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was supposed to go from here, and then, yeah, okay. Is this the fun room? Hell yeah, it's the fun room. We'll enjoy it for like 30 seconds. Ooh. Shit, that was an accident. Shh. What's in here? Oh my god, it's more bombs. It's a shame I don't kill. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. You spin my spin around, round, oh no. Whoa, alright, we're good. It's not this one, is it? Nope, Hopkins. Had a feeling. Wasn't sure. Nope. Nope. Shit. going this way. Oh my god. Alright. And then throw me over. Shwing. I'm supposed to be. Okay. Not what I was looking for. Okay, it's upstairs. Yeah, here we go. Alright. I remember this being so difficult when I was a kid, and now my brain's like, psh, oh my god. Obviously. Alright, we're almost done. Thank goodness. It's definitely ended up taking me a lot longer than I anticipated. Oh, no, never mind. Standing on this rail here. Not really moving. I'm standing on this thing. But not really moving. God, I need to go back and watch all of the peanut butter gamer videos. Ugh. Now time for arguably one of the best bosses in this entire game. I say that, I also struggle quite a bit with it, but it's still pretty good. I feel like any game that has like a boss where it's very much along the lines of, hey, that's along the lines of, hey, it's more like a game than a boss fight. Like, it's not sword hit this, it's more along the lines of you know, like, I guess like run and gun sort of idea. Not exactly run and gun, but you kind of get the idea. Like, you're constantly moving, like the Go fight in like the Go fight in Rogue. Fight in Majora's Mask. It's so weird making Majora's Mask references. My brain's like, you haven't played that. But I have. Oh, man, you know what? I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. It's gonna be so good. Hello? Hey, buddy. This guy's so cute. I mean, I think he's cute. Until he becomes a discombodied head. And that's a little sus. You still live. How astonishing. Really a hero, but this is truly a bittersweet reunion, truly. For I fear this is the last time I will see you alive. Suck it, bitch. Discombodied, new word invented. Absolutely. It means the exact same thing as disembodied, but wait, is that the right word? Disembodied head. Yeah, that sounds right. It means the exact same thing, but it's just like with a k in it. Discombodied. It's like discombobulated, disembodied head. Well, not head necessarily. It just means they're discombobulated and disembodied at the same time. Something like that. Just believe me. Believe it. Is it sad when I said believe it just then? My brain was like, you know what? It's great. Naruto. And my brain's like, don't make me cry. Hey, buddy. I'm not even on the edge there. I don't know what was happening there. Am I hitting that right? I don't think I'm doing this right. Well, that time worked. There goes my spine. Death to bear? What? I felt cheated. There we go, got it. No, you need to do the whiz, not just bonk. The Wizardbonk. Do the ancient secret order of the Wizardbonk. Oh god. Oh! Okay. Oh, it's doing so well. Oh, got it. Sniped. Get wrecked. Nice. First phase down. Again, I think I remember Adara and I really struggling with the first phase of this fight for a while because, you know, because it makes like the dudes pop up deliberately to like block you from trying to hit its spine, like it took a while. But then when we got to the second phase, it was like, what the fuck? Like pinball. It is. This fight is so cool though. It is. Date Bayo, aka, I believe it is Japanese, the catch flares. Okay. Used to me. What am I doing? Right. Right. Stand in the middle. Didn't you find out that this fossil was supposed to be protecting this place? And then it's like, whoops. The Naruto's catch me. Date Bayo. Oh. Rather than believe it. Yeah, okay. That's what you just referenced. Oh. I've never watched it. I've watched it only dubbed. Which is funny because obviously, like, One Piece. I've watched bunches of that. Subbed. Knock him off. Fuck him up. Ah. What a guy. Hot. But yeah, no, this boss fight, definitely a lot of fun. I struggle with it, but it's a lot of fun. I don't know why that let me have so many hits off on it. Hey, hey, cat. How have you been? Hope you're going well. We're just playing some Twilight Princess. Oh no. Yeah. No, there's definitely still parts of Naruto I really like. But I still struggle with watching a lot of it. Ah. Doing good. How's TP going? It's going pretty well. Haven't had too many issues with it so far. I think we've only done about 3 streams of it, right? I've been maybe pushing it a little with how much I've been doing. And by that I mean, like, obviously in one stream. Like, my brain's like, should probably go to bed, but no, we'll fit this in. Alright, that should be fit. If I hit it. What was I talking about? Yeah, Naruto. I still really love so many parts of Naruto. But god. I really want to see what Boruto's like. There's that part of me that believes I might actually really enjoy Boruto. Which is crazy, right? Because Naruto's been a little bit of struggle. But I feel like Boruto, like, you've got the parents who are like happy, quote unquote. You've got the kids or like growing up and stuff like that. I'd feel like that'd be a lot more my pace. You know, rather than poor Naruto being basically, and Sasuke and Sakura being basically flung into a horrible situations. And it's like, you know how you thought they might have a bit of a school life of them growing up? Nah. It all just kind of descends into chaos for the most part. For the most part. Yay! Link did the cloud thing again! He saved his game. What? Got pretty far for only 3 streams. Also GG, thank you. It has been going pretty well. Oh, right, I don't need to... Wait, no, wait, hold the phone. My brain's telling me there's something here. Hold the phone. Give me a second. Sorry. Why is... You know what, maybe my brain's just lying to me. Nah, it's just my brain. Brain's telling me there's a heart piece around here somewhere. I don't know. I'm on episode 289 of Naruto Shippuden. That's about where I'm up to. Actually, I want to see that, you know, that's like almost exactly where I'm up to. And so it's really funny that you say that. Give me a second. I'm looking it up. I also need to fight these guys, but that's besides the point. How many are there? That's 4. Oh wait, there's 3. There's 5. Notice me, senpai. Ow. Ow. Beautiful. What episode am I up to? Naruto 267. Pretty close. I knew I was somewhere around then. There you go. I have so many tabs open. What? My mistake. 287. No. So you're 20 episodes in front of me. Does it get any better? I'm kidding. Of course it gets better. Actually, I'm gonna check my Crunchyroll account just to be sure. Speed. But yeah, 267. I'm in the middle of the fight. Every time I watch it, I've been trying to watch like a few episodes here and there, but every single time it's like this vague difference between complete just not caring. Like, I just want to get to the good stuff. Teabag to unlock the thing. Yes. Like, I just don't like any of the refighting against enemies. I want to see what Sasuke's doing. I really liked Sasuke and his little crew that he made, you know? And then one of them's water and really cool. Also, I have a whole problem about chakra in the game, but let's not talk about it. It hurts. Whenever I think about it, it hurts me. Anyway. Oh no, where is it? Well, fuck. Despair is I. But yeah, I want to finish Naruto. I'm powering through the filler stuff because I can't help being a completionist. I skipped all of it. And then I get people being like, no, you need to watch this one filler, it's really good. And I'm sitting there like, oh, look, I haven't even watched the fillers in One Piece. I know, right? A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. We know that we're more than halfway through this game, But now to introduce you to Ganon. Ganondorf. Cool. Movies I've seen most of thus far in the order suggested by this one written. You can watch the movies. Leader, evil. It looks hot. Can we bring back humanoid Ganondorf? I need more of this in my life. Can we talk about sexy Ganondorf right now? Or Demise? Like, come on guys. Come on Nintendo. Let us all, like, you made Sidon. You made Sidon, you made Mipha, you made Tabor, you made like so many of these hot things that's making people more furries and scalies every passing day. Where is our gorgeous, hot Ganondorf? Like, come on. Do we need to write more of those ficlets? Yes. I hope Ganondorf makes a return in Breath of the Wild too. I'm so hoping. Let me redeem him. Let me purge the evil in his soul. Please. This is what the entire world is crying out for. Can you imagine being like, man, this guy sucks. We're just gonna kill him. And then it's like, oh, here's Triforce of Power. Doesn't die that easily, am I right? Uh-oh. Some divine praying he too had been blessed by the chosen power of the goddesses. I don't know if it's blessed, more like cursed. He doesn't get the good end of it, but he's hot, so we forgive him. I like how he punches him and he dies. Like, this is a ghost, right? And he's just dead. Your stabbing won't work on me. No, my face! It's discombobulated from my head. It's just... I will always remember that line. By some divine prank. Start going around saying that. Oh, also, without context. Wait, what's the line? Shit, what's the line? I'm trying to remember. Adara and I watched something. There was a line that was like, the end of the fury, the end of the furries will end when I become governor. The furries will end when I become governor, alright? I don't know why, but that specific line sticks to my memory as well. Basically saying, the gods said, fuck you to us. Exactly it. Next one to write is, Sidon finds they have a house and wants to visit, therefore needs clothes to look like normal Zora instead of a prince. Nice. I read a cute one recently that was like, where was it again? But yeah, like obviously like Link and Sidon are like writing letters to each other, and like when the first chance he gets, he's like, I'm gonna come visit my friend, and it's like, oh, so cute. Anyway, I'm giving Sidon fashion advice. Hell yeah. His abiding hatred and malice for power turned to pure malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zand. How does he pass on power like that? You're just now figuring out where Zand got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight. Yo, Carmen, how you going, dude? Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Oh, God. I always love the fact that they put this line in here, right? Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight. And then like, literally... like, she's sitting right there, you know, like, I love the fact that it's like, it's proving that she is the true leader of the Twilight right at the end. Yeah. It's really interesting. They put the ability to go between, so they put a mirror that gives you the ability to go between these two dimensions, but only the leader of the other dimension can destroy the mirror in that world. So yeah, it's interesting because obviously that does kind of imply that it has to be consensual to an extent. Anyway, hello, is Twitch letting me chat now? Yeah, damn. Okay, we're just getting lore dumped right here. Yeah, Snowy, the ancient grove. One's my backside. I mean, what? I've been sent by the goddesses. You should be able to count the 3 pieces. Ignore the fact I just said pieces and not pieces. Now go get your frag grenades. Just fragments. Anyway. Still hoping that the last thing Minna says at the end will come true someday. I agree. Dude, I'm waiting for it. I'm literally like, like they're like, I guess we'll meet back tomorrow. I mean, it happens in Hyrule Warriors. Technically. I think I'm pretty sure it does actually happen in Hyrule Warriors. I remember there being something around here. Weird. Maybe it never existed to begin with. Wish I could just go do the ancient grove first. Wait, what's the first one? Snowy Mountains, right. I mean, unless they can do them out of order. I've never tried doing them out of order. Yeah, let's go have a look. Everyone who came for my raid, remember to take off the raid part of the Twitch link so your view will count. What? Is that a thing? At the top of the screen or something. I really have to hope that that's not it. I want a Twilight Princess suit too. I think a lot of people would love that, but it'll never happen. How old is this game now? Yeah, okay, it's not. I can't do this yet. Yeah, because you have to wait 2 Oris here, then there's a golden chicken. I think I just can walk right here. I'm pretty sure. 16 years. Really? That's... Ooh. I think my brain's like, man, that was only 6 years before I was born. Like, heck. Is Ruto allowed to get back? This guy? No. Alright. I like how these guys, they're like, oh yes, a wolf and a random demon imp. What a normal day in Hyrule. Just a doggo. Cold. I'm really cold and I really want to put on my jacket, but I know that if I put on my jacket, I'm gonna struggle more. Reminds me. Let's go get that other bomb. Wait, that's money, right? Yeet. We're not old. It's all fine. Yeah. We're not old. My brain's like, I wasn't 16. I was 16 not that long ago. You know, kind of mentality. It really annoys me that it kind of tempts you into being like, yes, there's a third armor, and then it's a piece of shit. I'm just saying, like, why? I don't know why. Why? Oh shit. Here. Hey, buddy. I always love the fact that you can like Z target on this guy and you're like, what's going on here? I remember being so confused by this. And then... There. There he is. Such a cutie. I was 16 9 years ago. I'm fine. It's okay, man. It's alright. Okay. Boggers. Poggers. Wait, do I have max capacity in my wallet? Thank you, Hylian. I feel kind of tired. Why is my skin turning blue? Why am I dying? Why do I feel a massive amount of pain searing all over my body? From almost as if I've been exploded with a bomb. I say that, they're like pretty indestructible, those Gorons. Like, isn't the whole point is that they're made out of rock? Like, not even a concern for them. I'm just unlocking a shortcut. FYI. I don't know if I'll ever use this shortcut, but I'm going to do it anyway. Explos. Beautiful. Isn't that a beautiful view? Yes, but my concern is his ability to breathe underwater. He's a rock. He can do what he likes. That was my justification, I think, as a kid. It's kind of like, why? You know what? Actually, no. He's a you know, like, it's not too crazy. Oh, I have to do like get permission for the fish. Dawn's coming. Gorons are indestructible, confirmed. Absolutely. You think they only die? Have you ever heard of a Goron dying? At all in any of the games? Where is he? Oh, got to daylight. This is gonna be money. Yeah, no, I can't grab anymore. That's all good. I'll use it up soon. Yeah, but have you ever heard of a Goron dying? I mean, you hear Gorons dying, but the only time they die is in very extreme circumstances. Oh, so so sometime back, another Aussie streamer sent me a package containing a box of Tim Tams and a jar of Vegemite. I imagine you absolutely loved the Vegemite and hated the Tim Tams. Am I right? Wink wonk. I don't know how they haven't taken over the world yet. Tim Tams? No, sorry, Gorons? Yes. Gorons should have taken over the world. They have no desire to. Why would they do that? I'm a Yeti. Hey, you're Xavier, right? No. Sitting for too long is painful. Gorons, yes. I mean, I think Tim Tams should take over the world. I would allow Tim Tams to take over the world. Unfortunately, Tim Tams looked spoiled, like the chocolate had some whitey film around it. Don't know if they were just in the heat too long during transport, but wasn't going to chance it. Yeah, that doesn't sound right, does it? Because it's just all chocolate. Oh god, I'm thinking about Tim Tams now. Oh my god. Like Tim Tams and ice cream? Oh. Don't you guys have like Aldi's? Don't you guys have Aldi's over there and you have like, okay, so the Aldi's here, from my understanding, the Aldi's here has like stuff from America and stuff from UK and stuff like that. And then you go to like Aldi's in America, right? And it should have stuff from like Europe, but also from Australia. So now, for the Vegemite, I was told Vegemite is rather salty, but wow, did I underestimate that statement? I'm just gonna click through this, I don't care. Bye. I tried by spreading a thin layer of toast, and even then it felt like I ran my tongue through a damn salt mine. How much is a thin layer? Now I'm questioning it. Did you have it with butter at least? Like, as someone who literally had Vegemite on toast earlier today, I believe you me, like a thin layer is supposed to be just like Like really thin. Yeah, but it's not consistent. You're not supposed to make a consistent layer of it. Like, scraped it thin. Did butter? See, that's the interesting thing about Vegemite. Everyone has their Vegemites to different quantities, right? So I'm always like 2/3. I'm always like 2/3 butter, 1/3 Vegemite kind of thing. Maybe even less than that. What am I doing? This is not what I want to do. I want this thing. What the? I always hated doing this because I was like, I can't turn into a wolf. How am I supposed to do this? And now I'm like, eh. I unfortunately wasn't told about the butter thing until afterwards. You just did Vegemite? Are you crazy? Yeah, see, she's screaming in horror. Perfect. However, I think I have a use for it yet. If I start making soups, I'll use it for the broth. How do you just eat just Vegemite? You eat straight Vegemite. Oh my god, no. 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 For real though, her voice actor put her soul in that scream. Who are you? Can you keep your cool? Oh wow, you're like a champ. Come on down to Olive Garden to get your free breadsticks. Anyway, what was my point? What were we talking about? Talk about scary. My name's Zaza. I rent boats here. But I used to rent boats here, but then we had a rock fall and dammed the river up. I could sure use a helpful guy like you at times. Be a handy guy. Really? That's your lifesaver. So you think you could do something about that rock? Give your bombs, give your arrows. Fucking chuck that shit in the gear. Feel lucky I went to pick up more bombs. Cool. I looked it up for a while. There are chefs who use it in broths. That's mad balls. What? Oh god. Here we go. I need to move back for this. I've never heard of that in my life, but I guarantee you, Sandra. Butter. Butter. Very small amount of Vegemite. I will take a picture when I have toast tomorrow, okay? If I remember. If I remember, I will take a picture and I will put it in my Discord and I'll be like, Xandric, this is how much Vegemite I put on. And believe you me, Vegemite, like, some people put less Vegemite, even less Vegemite than that on it. Flavor's really rich, so I can see it working. As someone who only has, I mean, let me just say, it's absolutely amazing. On pancakes. I know, again, like, I'm crazy, right? But that's the thing. All Australians are. Have you ever seen a sane Australian? Come on. I've never once seen a sane Australian in my entire life. But maybe that's just human society. I'm not seeing any of these. Oh, that's right. This is where the one is. What? Ah, you come at the request of the shop owner. I'm an employee. A part-timer. She doesn't pay me. Boggers. Oh my god. There was this meme I saw comparing USA and Australia and I chuckled. Now I want to know, what's the meme? What was the meme like? Tell me your sweet meme stories. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wish I could drive straight. I mean fish. I mean swim. I mean boat. Wish I could ship correctly. Now I'm thinking about Naruto way too much. When I was a kid, this game confused me so much because he kept like, you know, turning more with one side and then turning on the other side. I was like, what? I'm gonna go the wrong way. And I was like, no, that's how you drive a fucking boat, Hannah. Oh no. Right, I don't have to do it. Oh my god. Sips through his Discord server's list to find Wings' server. How could you say that? Mine should be at the top, obviously. She says, who's not even in your Discord. Okay. Really want to finally try out the famous Vegemite after hearing so much about it. It's so good. It's so good. Again, minimal amounts. Butter. You do not have Vegemite straight. It is always accompanied with butter. Okay? Always. Don't do it. Just common sense. Don't do it. Alright. Americans, everything in Australia can kill you. Australians, probably not an AR-15. Drinks the Vegemite. That's true. It's very true. This is why I feel safe in Australia. This is why Australia's great. Come to Australia. Are you someone who lives in America? Come to Australia. We don't have guns. There may be spooky things, but most of the time there's a cure for those things. Arigato. Alright, bye. Bye, thighs. I mean, Zora. Person. Employee. Something. What am I doing? I'm warping. Yes. Yes, 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 we're going to Kakariko. But yeah, no, literally, oh my god, there's a song. Have you seen the song? There's a song. There's a song. There's a song. I don't know if you've heard the song. Wait, the song is... I'm not kidding you. There is a song that someone made. I found it. Am I gonna get in trouble by Twitch by showing this? This is something I saw on Twitter, but I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, but this is important. Now we're watching it, okay? Casually sipping Vegemite. Wait, what? Oh, you're in for a treat, my friend. Let's go. Alright.
In Australia, we've got deadly animals aplenty. We've got funnel web spiders who'll murder you and your family. Under every second rock is a redback spider and they'll kill you just because, I don't know, they're bored or whatever. We've got invisible brown snakes who'll bite you on the foot and you'll be dead in 7 minutes. Just like that, kaput. We've got the world's deadliest creatures all over the place. We've got magpies who'll steal the eyeballs from your face. But at least we don't have AR-15s. We've got great white sharks who'll ascend from the deep and rip you in half with their razor-sharp teeth. We've got saltwater crocs who'll death roll you to death, and sea snakes who'll gladly snatch your last breath. We've got a blue-ringed octopus no bigger than this that just sits around in rock pools waiting to kill kids, and even the platypus, a cute beaver duck thing, has got a spur on its ankle that'll kill you in one sting. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic teens. We've got stonefish and stingrays and sea urchins and shit, and hectic fucking homicidal box jellyfish, and these jellyfish, they aren't even sentient beings. They don't even really do stuff or know about things. They just float around on the whim of the currents, being pointless, non-cognitive, murderous cunts. And if that weren't enough in terms of natural hazards, here in Australia the sun causes cancer. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they suicidal teens. And at least we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change old laws. We've got bull sharks, cone shells, saltwater crocodiles, honeybees, European wasps and blue-ringed octopi, death adders, blue bottles, red-back spiders, tiger sharks, tiger snakes and lizards that'll bite ya. We got sea snakes, taipans, cassowaries, copperheads, all the creatures of the land and sky and sea that want you dead. Toadfish, stonefish, irukandji jellyfish, bull ants, centipedes and ticks that cause paralysis. Fuck, we don't have AR-15s, and thank fuck they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic suicidal teens. And thank fuck we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change some law. A law that was written 200 years ago, in a time when it took 3 minutes to reload a single round of ammunition. We knew nothing about depression, and you couldn't fire 45 rounds in 60 seconds. And there wasn't even such a thing as automatic weapons, and there weren't 31 mass shootings monthly.
Ooh,
But
fuck.
what would I know, cause I'm from another country.
Fucking feels bad, man. Feels bad. I don't know if you guys have ever watched a Jim Jeffries, but I please, like, there's a whole commentary by Jim Jeffries breaking it down. I would watch it on stream, but I'd probably get copyright struck. Hi Daft, everything's fine. Are you guys all right over there? You have no idea. Australians were fucking fucked, bro. Australians are, like, whenever it comes to gun laws or anything like that, Australians are always, like, sitting back, like... Anyway, wish that C word was more okay to say over here. It's such a fun word. Hi, Ryan. Oof. Yeah, good luck changing nutty gun humpers. Okay, mine's hear about all that. Hi, Daft. Hey, hey, how you going, Ryan? I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but yes, that is a video that exists. I think I saw it on the news. Oh, no, I didn't see it on the, I saw it on Twitter. Like, God, I don't remember when, but I saw it at one point on Twitter. When there was like one particular shooting, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, really puts it in perspective, don't you think? Because I just want to say, like, all of the things it talks about in relation to like Australian animals, right? One, if you never go to the beach, you don't, that's half of the ones that he probably mentioned gone. Don't have to worry about it. Pardon. There's also, ow. The spiky spoos are a little scary. Example A, arachnophobia, but, there's like a cure for the majority, like for all of them, I'm pretty sure. Like apparently there's like a statistic where like no one's died from a spider bite in like a really long time, so, you know. Over here the C word is more friendly in its meaning. It's more based on tone of voice, so that helps. It's true. I'm pretty sure I have the C word banned in chat for the reference. That's just because I had one friend who kept saying it, and I'm like, oh, it's not necessary to say that word that much. Oh, right, I have to show you the thing, don't I? Oh, shit. Yeah, not sure why the C word is weird over there. Meanwhile in Dutch, it's your most basic swear word. That's why I'm being a nice boy. Plus, I've been working all day. That's fair. Oh wait, I have to get out of his way. I thought he was going to disappear. But yeah, no, literally, Australians take the shit out of Americans all the time. Oh god, put it away. Okay. Right, I don't have my swimming on. Everything's fine. Oh wow, it's Lake Hylia. What do you know? It's such a weird teleport point. I've laughed at by plenty of other countries, and I do not blame them for laughing. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, wow. Again, like, it puts it in perspective, but then you, like, sit there and you're like, please, America, do something. I was talking with Adara, and I was like, majority of kids, I guarantee you, majority of kids, who are, like, you know, have gone to school, probably will not ever vote to have that in place. Like, I reckon if you did a poll of everyone who's probably between the ages of, like, let's say 7 or like 10 and like 18, none of them would want it. It's not necessary. So many people over here in the States practically fall asleep cuddling their guns and rifles. It's sick. It's gross. It's really bad. Like, I can't even fathom something like that. And yet, no, remember, it's not that simple. Remember that it doesn't work, obviously. I really hate the fact that there's like people who are like, oh, it's not a, oh, wrong. It's like, oh, it won't work in America. It's like, are you high? It's worked in every other country in the entire, like, almost the entire world, unless they're in a war-torn country. Get therapy. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. Okay, I was too preemptive. I'm sorry. Ugh, I can't stand people that seriously take that opinion to heart. We're the only country where the rates are this high. Yeah, exactly. And yet it just doesn't get through their skull. I did it again. I did it again. Oh. It hurts. It hurts so much. I would literally sit here and, like, put on Jim Jeffries and a bunch of other stuff that, like, because you have to admit, the funniest thing, I say it's funny, it's moderately funny. Because obviously it's Australian comedians and stuff like that. Like, seeing Australian comedians, like, even John Oliver does it. John Oliver has a great video of it. Where he, like, sits and he, like, talks to politicians. And it's like, you do understand, like, the difference between these things. Right? You know, like, he puts up, like, a graph and you, like, he spells it out to him, and then the person just speaks absolute nonsense. Like, aloud. They speak absolute nonsense aloud. And you sit there and you're like, what? Simply can't argue with stupid, I guess. Oh, I do like John Oliver. That's why I said the joke earlier. If you watched his most recent, his web exclusive video, if you go on his website, we all know, guys, obviously, that that this will be the end of furries when I become governor. Okay. Obviously. Because we have governors in Australia. Do we have governors in Australia? That's a whole other question. Look, there's another one right over there. I'm gonna have to wipe away image of Sidon, Roge the Bat, Crystal the Fox, etc. once you become governor. But Sidon! Sidon doesn't count as a furry, right? Right? I love Sidon. I would never deny my love. Oh my god. Come on. Isn't there a thing around here? Shit. Like near that tree? I'm gonna go check the tree over here. If Wings becomes governor, she'll find a way to make being fairy a legal requirement. Let's go. Everyone has to wear cat ears. If they're not willing to be humiliated, then they shouldn't even be opening their mouths, okay? Because some of the stupid shit that's said by fucking people on, in government, they're gonna be laughed at either way. I'm just saying. Come on. Come on, doggo. That's not a wall, that is snow. Wow, enforcing a shame king. I'm just saying. Wait, I thought Wings was saying that there'll be no more furries when Wings is governor. No, that's the joke. That's the joke versus what's reality is, okay? I would ensure it, okay? How are there this many? Ow. Am I lost? Wait, I saw some orange there. Wait, no, that makes me back up here. What? Oh, I jumped off earlier. Okay, all good. Man, I never forget. I always forget this area, sorry. Never forget. I never remember. Hehehe. Buried the bat in snow. Alright. Where am I going now? Backwards? Okay, yes. Wow. Joke within the joke. Ah. Just watch the web exclusive and everything will make sense. Go on Google right now, watch it. Oh god, that's way too long. You think I have that long a memory? I don't know. Pog. I'll wait. It's like 10 minutes. It's really good. It's really funny. It's amazing. I love all of John Oliver's content. I really thought I'd be able to recognize these songs when I heard them. No, apparently not. I only remember them in terms of A, down, up, A, down, up. What is this? Sounds cool. Sure, man. Whatever floats your boat. I'm looking at songs from Majora's Mask right in front of me. No idea. Well. After playing this game way too many times, I still can't even recognize half the songs. Okay, it's not just me. Good. Alright. Wolf. Oh, look, that was right where I just was. God damn. Okay, not this way. Oh no, wait, it's right over here. Sorry. Doggo! He's so cute. I drew. Okay, I say I drew. I mean, okay, I technically did draw it, but it was like a copy. Because someone else drew it, and I freehand copied it. You know what I mean? Of like baby Wolflink, and it's adorable. All of this money, and I don't need any of it. I really need to go chuck some of my money out somewhere. Now it's dead. Alright, what's going on? Yeah, but y'all, if you haven't watched Jim Jeffries talk about gun laws, just go into Google. Sorry, go into YouTube. Jim Jeffries. And it's basically a really Australian guy talking about how fucked up gun laws is. And it's great, because but like, I think it's great, but it's sad when you think about that. That video has been around since like 2012 or something crazy like that. And my brain's like, hold the phone. Fuck it. It's gonna try and shoot him. I'm lazy. Any more I can kill? No! Trying to see if I could kill a few more. It is I. 1 week of sleep deprivation, dude. What? You get sleep deprivation? Disappointed. Go get some sleep. Go get some sleep right now. I order you. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Pog. Good job, Zandrick. Clicking YouTube instead of opening it in a new tab. Yo, TP. Let's fucking go. What is that? Is that an 11? What is that? Is that a light switch? What is that? What is... What? Sorry, I've never seen it. It's just like, that's it. Pause. Champ. Nice. Nice. Okay, I have a teleport thing here, right? Cool. I'm gonna quickly teleport. Where am I teleporting to? I'm gonna go spend money. I love how some people's solution is to just get more people's guns, because that wouldn't make it even worse. It would just become a whole— we all know what happens when there's too many guns, right? It just becomes a hold'em up, round Texas Hold'em. It just becomes a wait, no, isn't that a game? Texas Hold'em's a card game, isn't it? Shit. Triangle, all guns at each other's head sort of situation. I have not slept for 7 days, 9 hours and 52 minutes and 30 going on seconds. Please tell me that's a lie. Please tell me that's a lie. Sweetie, 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 please. Please tell me you got some sleep. At least a nap. Have you had a nap? Please. I'm just saying, staying up that long is not good. It's very not good, okay? You should go get some sleep. It's very important, okay? Otherwise you will start Mexican stand-up. Oh. I feel stupid now. It's a variant of poker. Of course I did. It's the postman with the signature. Run. Yes, indeed, it is that guy. But yes, let's talk about sleep deprivation for a real quick second. My dude, you will, like, if you stay awake too long, you will start hallucinating, and it's not a good time, okay? Not from personal experience, I am saying this from MatPat theories and doing psychology in year 11 and 12. That is a truth, and no 0 naps. Oh my god. Soul, go, please, go sleep. Immediately. Go sleep. I will go to Adara's room and pull out the psychology book. I will do it. Don't think I won't, okay? I will do it, and I will sit here and I will sit and read the book. Probably slightly illegally, because Twitch doesn't allow you to read books, but I will read the book word for word on the entire section on sleep and all of the sleep health until you fall asleep, okay? Because I will do it. I really need pee. Come on, dude. Just give me my money. One more. Okay, one more. One more. Fucking damn it. Alright, well, I used up my money. I'm gonna go get the book. I really want to pee, but I'm gonna go get the book. I'm gonna do it. I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the toilet. One more tier 3 donation and he will link you his OnlyFans. What on earth are you talking about? Who is he in this context? Alright. Alright, Soul, are you ready? We're gonna learn about sleep, guys. Shit, I have to find it now. Which chapter is it? Here we go, sleep! We found it! The Harpies game. I like it. I like it. Hell yeah. That's how it works. Alright. Should I start from the start or should I go to the important part about... I'm wondering if it has the important part about what sleep deprivation can cause. There's that part of my brain that's like, maybe it's not even in here. Models of behavior. Genetic vulnerability. Mental health. We could talk about mental health, guys. That could be fun. Narcolepsy, shift jet lag, effects of partial sleep deprivation. Oh, here we go. Effects of partial sleep deprivation. Where was that? Where is that in here? Circadian rhythms. We gotta, if you're gonna stay up this long, okay, we've got to at least tell you what's going to happen. We've got to at least tell you the badness. I like how there's pencil drawings in this book. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sleep disturbances. Here we go. Okay, effects of sleep upon. Okay, wait. Effects of partial sleep deprivation. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna get banned off Twitch for this. How long does it take for them to realize I'm reading a textbook? Does it count if it's a textbook? I don't know, guys. Sleep deprivation is a general term used to describe a state caused by inadequate quantity or quality of sleep, either voluntary or involuntary. This means that sleep deprivation may occur because we choose to go without sleep, such as when we stay up all night with friends or or to watch a sports match. Oh, book. Poor innocent book. The book has no idea. I feel like the book needs a hug. It's okay, book. It's okay. Oh, sweetie, you poor innocent book. Am I hugging a book right now? This is... It hurts me that the book just said that. It's like, yeah, that's why people get sleep deprivation. Oh my god. Partial sleep deprivation involves having less sleep, either quantity or quality, than what is normally required. This may occur periodically or persistently over the short term or long term. For example, someone may have too little sleep for 1 or more days, weeks, or months, and so on. Most sleep disorders are associated with partial sleep deprivation that occur routinely over a prolonged period. I am back and did not get your comment. Soul, I'm reading to you right now. Come on. Do you want to hear about partial sleep? Do you want to hear about partial sleep deprivation and total sleep deprivation? Because if you're gonna get sleep deprivation, I've got to educate you on it, okay? Anyway, I'm off. See you. Good night, Ryan. Take care. Anyway, by contrast, total sleep deprivation involves not having any sleep at all over a short-term or long-term period. The person stays awake for 1 or more days or weeks. This usually takes place under extreme conditions, such as when people try to break records. That's right. The longest period of total sleep deprivation that is widely recognized is, my brain, 18 days. Psychologists have researched both types of sleep deprivation, investigating the effects of partial and total sleep deprivation across short and prolonged periods. I'm trying to figure out where's the main effects of it. If you've undoubtedly experienced partial sleep deprivation, it often results in a range of uncomfortable side effects. The severity and extent of the effects depends on a range of factors, including the amount of total sleep lost and the nature of the sleep loss. When sleep loss occurs, why it occurs, its frequency, the period of the sleep, over which the sleep deprivation occurs and the personal characteristics. My god. Did I really read all of this as a child? It's boring. Sleep debt. Sleep debt is what I have the majority of the time. Doesn't even talk about the... Although we do not need to fully compensate for lost hours of sleep to recover from sleep deprivation effects, there is considerable research evidence that long-term sleep deprivation places the individual at a greater risk for a range of diseases and health problems, including obesity, diabetes, and various cardiovascular diseases. You don't get sleep? That sounds weird. Anyway, the point is, please go to bed. And I'm gonna play Twilight Princess. I just like my psychology book, okay? Shh. Can I turn into a dog? Meow, meow, someone's gonna see you. I don't know what you're talking about. Warp. Soul, please sleep. It's very important to me that people get the good amounts of sleep, okay? Oh, these guys are back. Blah, blah, blah. Ow. Hearts. Alright guys, are you ready to skate? Are you ready? Are you ready? Alright, wait. Oh, ho ho! I heard rockets and just a human. I see human not often. Why human come to stones? Oh, on spiritual journey, you look for true self? Yes. You look for a long time. That was joke. Yeti's joke too. You look for someone else. Tell truth. Yes, I am. I always like that it fades to black whenever he talks. It's like, just imagine he talks right here. Can we talk about how adorable it would be if we actually got a Zelda game where Link signs? I would... like, what part of my soul do I have to sell in order to convince Nintendo that we need a signing, like, Link to sign what's happening? Like, oh, my heart. I need that in my life. Okay. You look for a mirror in such faraway place. Why you not say so before? But you make good climb, and you're lucky to meet me. That's a big fish, I just realized. Like, the fish I caught was, like, this big. He caught it big, this big. That would be nice. It would be so cute. It would be so good. Found shiny mirror fish. Same mirror you look for, you come to a house and see yourself. I caught fish, I make you hot meal at least. My house far away, we slide. Water guy. I love the Yeti. Is this the only Zelda game with Yetis? When do we get to see more Yetis? Can we talk about how disappointing? Which, where is it? In Breath of the Wild 2. In Breath of the Wild 2. How much I'm disappointed by, shit. The snowy place in, there's like the mountains. Not the place where Nehru's shrine is, but the other place, like the top part of the thing over here. In the top left corner of Breath of the Wild. It's like so boring. There's like nothing to do there. I missed the purple one. Shh. Right. That's great. Perfect music. Thank you. Or the Gerudo Highlands. Right. Is it really called the Gerudo Highlands? Gerudo Highlands has Ferocia at night, and Hebra has the snowboard stuff. Hebra. It's the Hebra Mountains. Right? Wait. Now I'm questioning everything. This guy, this beast man? I don't know, man. It's all chill. What time is it? Still have it? Yeah, we have time. I don't know how long it takes to get through this. I mean, luckily this game, like, it takes you to the front of this place, like, multiple times, so. Right. I think it's the Hebra Mountains. Breath of the Wild 2 release date. I like that it's the first thing that came up. Map. What? Yeah, the Hebra Mountains. The whole section of the Hebra Mountains. I love it for snowboarding, but anything else, it's very boring. But yeah, the Hebra Mountain, I just never thought they were that cool. Like, there's shrines there and stuff, and you go there for the shrines, but like, aside from that, there's like no reason to ever go to that section of the map. You know, like, at least, like, you know, like, the Gerudo Highlands, like, they're good. Because they're Highlands. Oh no, sorry, you go there for like 1 or 2 quests and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of places that you go for, like, for quests, or to look at something, or whatever. Every time I go to the Hebra Mountains, I'm like, no. Who? Oh. Sorry, I have sickness. Come closer. Okay. You cute little human. Husband told me you come. You want to look at you. You mirror? Her husband found it, but a pretty thing, But since I get Mira, I get sick, and then bad monsters appear. So many bad things happen since Mira. So we lock bedroom on 3rd floor, where it hangs. Wait, I tell you where key is. I like how she has a mirror of her own house just sitting beside her. Okay. Right now, can't even get up. Would you bring it to me, Start with door right here. Arigato. Bye. Honestly, this temple's pretty straightforward. There's a few tricky parts of it, but it's... Pretty, yeah. Wife look bad, not healthy since Mira, so I make soup for her. Fish from Zora village are most nutritious. You tired? You have some energy? I give you. Let's see if we can finish this before I go to bed tonight. Oh no, not one of these. Wait, I can figure this out. Right, okay. Actually, let's push the one over here first. I love how, like, cool the glass, the ice looks. Oh, like, reflection of the roof. Pretty cool. Okay. Kind of just following the way at the moment. I really can't remember a whole heap about this. Right, yeah, okay. 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 Hey, look. It's the door. Beautiful. Such a nice looking lock, too. Locker, too. Sorry. It's a red ruby. Key. Alright. In here. I'm glad these wolves don't care about me turning into a human. I mean, I don't know. If I was a wolf, I'd probably be like, what? Nice. Alright. Always think the same when they zoom in on that lock. Hell yeah, it's such a good. If I had a lock on my bedroom door, that's what I want it to look like. But also it's because it's blue. And we all know that my favorite color is blue. Well, I mean, I think it's publicized enough that my favorite color is blue. Blue chair, blue shirt, blue this. You know, like, it's a bit on the nose. Just a bit. Just a bit. Hell yeah, blue's the best color. Obviously. I see that you are a man or human of good taste. Oh no. Oh no, my ice weapon disappeared. Oh, my back hurts. So your favorite tunic is the Zora tunic, eh? I mean, okay. No. Absolutely not. Pumpkin? Man of good taste indeed. Ha ha ha. But yeah, like, okay, so the Zora tunic in Ocarina of Time, absolutely. This one, no. Look how gross this looks. It's just, like, I know, like, I understand why it's designed this way, but, like, the green tunic looks so hot. That's why I'm like, Ocarina of Time, where there's, like, near to no difference between the aesthetic of it, absolutely. In this game, absolutely not. I will not deny the beauty of green. Green is beautiful. Green is definitely second best color. What's up here anyway? Right, yes. I feel like I remember like a skip to get up here for some weird reason. I can't do it, but part of my brain is telling me of something, you know? Oh my god. You know, like, what happened if I go like, oh no. I think I slide too much. You know, like, you go like, then you go like. I believe my belief is not strong enough. Yeah, no, I can't get back over there. Okay, cool. That's fine. Just follow Yetta's instructions, yes. I love this music. Just does so good. Dude, I have the pumpkin for you. Ow. You find it? What? Pumpkin? Why eat that? Sorry, husband in kitchen right now. Take pumpkin to him. I try to remember. I don't know, man. I like how she's like co-cooking with her husband. It's very cute. But even though she's sick and in the other room. What flavor? Oh, pumpkin? You want pumpkin? Oh. Ow. Pumpkin. I love it. He just puts it in a hole. Thanks, sir. You taste if you want. It's okay, man. I don't eat quite yet. Wish I had more bottles, actually. I think I missed picking up a bottle somewhere. I feel like I usually have 3 bottles by the time I get to this part of the game. Where would I be missing a bottle? Whoops, that was okay. Sir, quit shoving the errand boy, please. I agree. No shoving errand boy. Oh, you gave pumpkin? Thank you. Oh, I may remember. Could be in that room, I think. I like how she basically sends you to your death. And also, she must have like a button to open up these automatic doors, am I right? Oh my god, how many times am I gonna bonk my life away? Ow. Right. Okay. Where key? The key was over here. No, that's right. I see it now. Oh, got dizzy there for a little. Right, I can't open doors as a wolf. Yep, okay. Did you go to the fishing hole? I haven't gone to the fishing hole. I feel like it's a different one. There's 4 in this game, right? I've got the oil one. So I mean, I obviously have it right in front of me. This is where I'm supposed to shoot it, right? Wrong button. 4, yes. Man, I really can't remember. I don't know why I feel like I should have 3. I just feel like I had a bottle last time. When I got to this point, I was like, alright guys, all... just puts in all, like, what's its names? Like, I have all of my bottles, and I'm like, alright, time to fill them all up, you know? Did not see him there? This is my favorite thing to do, right? Right? Oh god. Shh, don't look at that. On they go. I swear there's more ice dudes around here. Oh wait, no, they're on the... There. Should be over here. Okay, maybe I'm crazy. Here. Where you at, bro? What? Am I going the right way? Shit. Alright. Yeah, in that case, gotta go fishing for one at a pond in the fishing hole, and for the other one I think you get it for 20 pros, but I'm not sure if he just gives fairy tears or something. I think fairy tears sounds right. Okay, good thing to know. Oh, alright. Alright. I didn't know that was one at the fishing pond. I was sitting here being like, why is there the fishing hole? Like, is there anything worth getting there? Oh my god. Because in my brain it's always like, but why though? You know? Wow, wait. Wait, did I go all this way for nothing? I know there's an upper part to this room. Can I get up there? No. Oh. So this room exists for no reason? Did I get a key at all? No. Oh, is it this thing in this room? I don't think I can get that yet. Maybe it's over here. Oh yeah, there's two things I can think of in the fishing. A bottle and a piece of heart. But what do you do? Do you just fish there? Like, what do you have to do to get those? Do you just have to be a really cool fisher? Wow, brutal. Uh-oh. Quickly, throw it at him. I missed. If my frozen stature was not obvious enough. Hey. Yo. Shh. Nothing happened. There. Oh, there's the thing. Okay, well, you still have to go fishing at a small pond, and for the hard piece you need to throw the boomerang to get it. Really? Huh. Oh, okay. I see what happened. It is under the snow. I thought it was under the snow, and I was like, well, hold the phone. I feel stupid. Okay. My fault, my fault. Goes fishing in a small pond, harvest, throw a boomerang to get it. Wait, I don't have a boomerang in this game. Oh wait, no, yes I do. Shh. 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 I'm smart, I swear. Shh. I have a small brain, okay. For a real quick second, my brain was like, not the Ocarina of Time boomerang, I don't have that. And then I was like, shh. The wind boomerang. I still think the wind boomerang is really cool. Alright, this is my boulder. You know, despite that there's parts, ow, of this dungeon that are kind of boring, you know, like carrying cannonballs around, I am missing a lot of parts. Nice. It stays dead, doesn't it? I'm gonna go to get some hearts. Don't worry about it. Link in knee-deep snow. Sometimes the real boomerangs are the friends we make along the way. You throw them and they come back. I'm really thinking about going to get those bottles now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I mean, I could restock my oil one. I mean, who's ever gonna use... I literally don't think, from this point until like the end of the game, you don't use this anymore. I say that, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of instances where you use it. Alright, wait. Good soup. I hate this next boss. That's why I'm sipping up, guys. Just FYI. Feel better now, Kylo Ren? No. Kylo Ren should have stayed alive. Okay. Fucking hate Rey. I hate Rey so much. Come on. Ugh. Died so he could say good soup in another form of media. You're right. It was a noble sacrifice. Kylo didn't deserve a redemption arc. They took the easy way out of that dumpster fire. Okay, I agree. His change was a little abrupt and was not done well, but it would have been better than... I still think he would have been better than fucking... He would have been better than heckin' goddamn Rey being like, oh, and she's a Skywalker. The honorary Skywalker. Stupidly abrupt. It's so stupidly abrupt, but I feel bad for him. I feel so bad for him. Rey, I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. Alright, you're just here to make it seem like Star Wars can be feminine. Get out of here. It's not gonna work. I hate doing this one. I'm so bad at it. Ow. Great. Ow. No, around. Hit his butt a little bit more, and we might get here somewhere. I hate this game so much. There we go. That was better. Ow. Okay, I stood still. That's my fault. Ow, you fucking piece of shit. Yes, it's stupidly abrupt, but I would have preferred him actually have a redemption arc and not fucking die for someone who he kind of made up with in the final, like, what was it, half an hour of the film? explain why they could talk in their brains with each other? I don't even remember. Yeah. I'm gonna... Wait, it's my fairy. Don't take my fairy. Soup. You okay? I'm okay. I just... Listen. Okay, listen. I have not watched barely anything of Star Wars, okay? Star Wars, I'm like, ugh, whatever, okay? But... I watched 8 and 9, okay? And I could understand the dumpster fire that it was. I meant the coughing. Right, okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's just getting cold. It's been very cold. I think it's just, like, it's starting to get really cold, and, like, when I sleep, it's obviously just going into my lungs. Like, there's a huge window right here. You know, like, even if I did try to heat up this room, it would not be effective. It's not gonna stick around long. Anyway, what was my point? Yes. Fucking... I knew there was a dumpster fire. But I was like, oh, you know, at least, you know, we'll get some explanation about, like, why Ren and Rey can, like, talk with each other. Or, you know, like... Because I'm a real sucker for that sort of thing, okay? I will say this. I'm a huge sucker for, like, soulmates and, like, the whole, like, talking in their mind sort of telepathically stuff. I fucking love that shit, okay? I don't remember what this is. Right. Thanks, game. Use a bomb in order to reach this bomb. I don't even know. What? Cheese? Did your husband move it? Where in world did we put it? Sorry, I need to think. I need thinking time. Take cheese to husband. You do that. I try to remember. Okay. But yeah, the way it was resolved was horrible. Does not take a genius to understand that. Need more punch. What? Good smell. What you have? Stop pushing the errand boy. Perfect ingredient. Put it in. Whole. In a more time on fire, it becomes gourmet soup. Here, taste all. Oh yeah, no, it becomes very good soup. Actually, I might as well get some now. Alright, it does 6 hearts and then becomes 8 hearts, I do believe. No, it does 8 hearts and then to 10 hearts or something. I'm just gonna sip this up to heal. Also, did it seem like Rey was kind of Mary Sued? Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Like, she's perfect and just no problems, and then she like almost becomes evil, but no, she doesn't become evil. Just because she's Palatine's fucking... Palatine's heckin' daughter. Or something. Whatever, Palpatine, sorry, Palatine. Oh, surely I had a decent start, but it was just a massive dick measuring contest behind the scenes with the writers, directors, and executives. Probably? Again, I don't really know anything about all of the- I don't even know how 7 was. Bro, so much force, power, and control over it in such a short time. I mean, didn't the same thing happen to what's-his-names as well? I don't know. I know he has some sort of training montage at some point. But yeah, no, she was just like perfect. And she's not perfect. Okay. safe if I stand here? Yes, that's the answer. Oh my god. Okay, light. Oh, Luke? I'd have to rewatch 4 to 6. Yeah, I don't know about stuff like that. I know he has a training montage at some point, but I also know that that's under the guidance of Yoda, so I'm not gonna question that really. I don't think Rey even had that much. I just don't like Rey, okay? Like, I really just don't like her. I just feel like it was like, she was just very obviously glorified for the sake of being a woman. She felt really infallible and like too cool for school. This one. I say too cool for school, that's not what I mean, but like, I don't think she was a good character. Yoda was like a little shit, like he trained him well, but also mean. Yeah, exactly. He was harsh with him. Do I don't know a key. Alright. Yeah, the way we go. Right. Right, yeah, I think I did hear that guy. I hate these guys so much. Pog. So we haven't used really the bow once during this entire time. Oh. Fuck. I'm really trying to like gather my brain. I'll be honest though, I really enjoyed number 8. Not for the reason you think. I loved it because at the time when I went and saw number 8, I had been learning media, and so I was like sitting there being like, the lighting, the sound, the non-diegetic music, or the diegetic music. Like, I was sitting there just being like, I love all of like, you know, those kind of parts of the thing. Not at all for right. Not at all for the actual storyline whatsoever. Well, except for the fact that I was totally shipping Ren and Rey for being like soulmates or something. And then nothing happened. Don't fucking hit me. Get out of here. Nice. Oh. Okay, that's where we're ending stream for tonight. It was in that moment she realized as she fell she did not unlock the cheat code up here. Damn it. It's fine, it's fine. It's a short walk, it's a short walk. The big difference with Luke though is his father was literally Force Jesus. That's fair. Plus there was a big time skip between movies, if I recall correctly. It's like 2 years between 4 and 5, about 3 to 5 years between 5 and 6, so Luke had the time to get powerful. It just wasn't clear on the screen that it was years rather than, say, weeks between. Ah, okay, alright. Alright, that's a fair explanation. So that does make Ray's whole stuff seem even more bullshit. Can you walk in on these? Like, why? No, they're just empty circles. Empty semicircle. Hi, Austin. Hope you're going well, dude. $10. There we go. Did it again. I had the shortcut this time, it's fine. Oh my god. I'm just gonna leave back here. Oh my god. Are we both getting this hot piece? The answer is yes. You know what, actually, maybe this is a good place to leave stream. Like, I'm right at the start of the area. And I was thinking about it. Oh my god. I'm like thinking about it in terms of the map. Like, I still have to go through, so I'm going this way, and then I have to go like this way to this way, go all the way back around, like there's a lot more kind of jig-jagging I have to do before I get to the end. I'm like this temple isn't too long, but I think I might just leave it there. I could probably finish it within the next within the next like half an hour or so, but I think it's better just go to sleep at this point. Ow. Hog. Yellow rupee. I do believe there should be a post-soul behind one of these, though. There he is. There's 2 post-souls in this one room. Yeah, but that would be a good place to leave it. Just being in this front room is a good way of doing it. So let me just save. I have 12 post souls. Definitely more than that by now, but shh, it's fine. No. So multi this week? When would you like to do a multi? Button. I could do a multi. Maltese Shih Tzu. Alright. I just miss dogs. Don't mind me. Yeah. When are you up for it? Wait, I'm going through dinners, and yes, dinners is my priority with this. Okay, so we had thing tomorrow. I was gonna go buy more ham at some point, so... I would like to... I'm trying to read what my sister would... what day... I'm trying to predict what day my sister will want to get takeaway. Friday would be fine. Because if tomorrow I go get the ham, sausages the next day. I mean, I could either do it Thursday. It's, Thursday or Friday? I'm, yeah. I'm gonna remember to go get the ham. I could make homemade pizzas, and that could be Thursday. Thursday's better for you? Okay, let's just make it Thursday then. Rather than me being indecisive as fuck. Thursday, done. So just the two of us this time? Am I making the seed this time? Could roll us a cute seed. Nice, easy, cute seed. Gotta remember how to make seeds. You want? Not sure what Affy's schedule is at the moment. That's fair. As well, I said the other week. I talked to Affy briefly. Was it last week or the week before? I can't remember what it was, but Affy came in. Oh shit! Sorry, came in into chat and was saying that she's pretty busy for like the next month. So I sounded like she wasn't super free for a thing, and I think I did, and then that was when I was like, yeah, we could just the two of us could do one if we want. I'll put the book somewhere. Just make sure you set it to 2-player when you roll it. Yeah, don't worry, I'm sure I'll sit and figure it out at some point. I'm kind of thinking, because I was kind of thinking like finish Twilight Princess. I'd like to do an Ocarina of Time render, whether it's a multi or not. Or I might even do both. And then probably play Breath of the Wild. I'm wondering if I'll still want to play Breath of the Wild by next week. I don't know, like there's that part of me that's like, time to move on to other games, and there's the other part of me that's like, we could keep going. What's up, Estania? Ings wanted to ask me for a seat. I did. Is this just gonna... Oh my god. Just slides into chair. I'm sitting on a jacket. Anyway, I'm probably speaking way too loudly, I'm just realizing. Yeah. I'd like a seed. I'd like to see you roll a bad seed, and then I suffer, okay? It's gonna happen, don't worry. Yeah, because I'll do that at some point. Whenever I finish Twilight Princess, the night after, I'll do an Ocarina of Time randomizer. Things need sleep. But if you want to tell me to roll a multi at some point, just send me the settings. Okay. Okay, gets you to roll the multi. That'd go well. Oh, shit. I was thinking just a regular one, but you know, I don't know. God, I look so yellow. Hate the lighting. I know, I'm so indecisive. It's been a while since I did anything. My seeds tend to be mean but nice about it. Exactly. You have good seeds. You rolling a multi would be interesting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you'll have an excellent day today and tomorrow. I will see you all tomorrow for more, probably Dark Souls 3 with Jaden, or whatever we end up playing. Fire Temple is hinted 90% of the time. Lol. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Rest well. You guys rest well too. What was my brain saying? Yes. There'll probably be a day stream tomorrow, probably. And then if not, I'll probably just do some other stuff. We'll keep going Twilight Princess tomorrow. Twilight Princess, we should be able to get to... We should be able to get through all of Temple of Time pretty easily. And then we'll do Sky, and then through to the end. Yeah, that's about normal. Sleep well, dear. Thanks, Zara. Have good luck at work. Yeah, have a good night's sleep, everybody. Take care, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.